obviously this is constituency of Edinburgh North and Leith, and what do you think are the key local issues that will be of relevance to this election?
Well, I think one of the big local issues that's also a national issue, of course, is the austerity measures and the choice between Westminster parties, that certainly the Labour and Tory parties, that want to make those cuts that we know are coming, although Mr Osborne's not yet told us exactly where those cuts are going to be coming. They're certainly coming, and the effects that those cuts will have on the lives of the people that are in the constituency. I'm already seeing, presenting at my surgery, people with, dreadful stories of the hardships they're having to deal with as a result of things like sanctions. I had a person in the other day who told me she's lost 2.5 stone because her daughters had her benefits stopped while the company involves trying to sort out her claim, and she's going without food herself in order that her daughter is fed. You know, this, and we are really, yes. We've not even had the universal credit in. I know that the council's been preparing for years for that, because we have great fears about what's going to result.
That's where the rent will be paid directly to the claimant?
Yeah, they've had pilots, and we'll wait and see, but yes, we are all very nervous, and there's been a lot of preparation put into trying to get ourselves ready for that. So for me, the possibility of an SNP group of MPs going down to Westminster, potentially having a real influence down there, and Nicola's come up with a proposal, which I think is a good one, of making it so that the deficit is reduced.
It's been approved by the IFS.
So, the proposal is to increase departmental spending by 0.5%, and in doing so you inject about £180 billion worth of extra spending into the economy over the next 5 years. That grows the economy, increases jobs, and it prevents those sorts of horror stories, frankly, we're starting to see coming through, or have been seeing for some time, and making those worse, because I just don't know why the only choice appears available to both the Tories and the Labour Party are cutting public services. I just think that's the wrong way to go about it.
That's a very good point. I noticed today, this has been boiling for a couple of days, Professor Paul Krugman, who's a well-known Nobel laureate in economics, based in New York. He's been quoted by, of all people, Professor Brian Ashcroft, who is the husband of Wendy Alexander, and he has published a report which proves that the austerity was unnecessary. The UK austerity was totally unnecessary.
Well, I haven't caught up with that.
If Labour Party supporters like Brian Ashcroft are agreeing with him, then
my goodness me.
I think that's something that's going to run a bit more this week.
Well, because the Labour proposal, we heard Ball say that he wasn't even going to, the budget proposals that the Tories put up this time, he wasn't going to change anything. And although they have not, their plan is not to cut quite as fast and deep as the Tories, it's still going to be cutting them, and making life even harder for the people that they claim to represent. So,
thanks for that. Thanks very much.